then down here.
Monday morning, it is episode 8. We've got a big week coming up. Kieran's away in Barbados. We've had some great news, actually. You might be thinking, where has Sam been? Sam and his wife, Lucy, have had a gorgeous little boy called George. Both are healthy. They're just taking some time off to spend some valuable time with their new little family. So congratulations to them. But Sam's not in work, so it's busy. Dave was also away last week at the darts, but he's back today. It's just another little job down the road, sorting some little snaggy bits out. This week, we've got concrete being poured. We have more structural work. We have more demolition. You'll see in a second, the guys have been busy digging out, ready for the concrete. We had a meeting today with the client, just going through the window schedule, because we're nearly at the point now for the windows to be ordered. We have got this scaffold going up this week, so then we can look at the fascias and soffits. Once we're up there, we can take a look at the chimney, we can take a look at the rendering, we can get up there and have a sort of inspection of areas that need repair. Just kind of have a good look and a good look. Let's have a look.
Strong boy with 1 minute. But you could get away with literally just doing a needle through the middle of that.
Yeah, just on the external one. The internal's taken, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, it's still pinched up?
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you did needle it though, you wouldn't have to put this acro out here so close.
No.
It's going to be right there, isn't it?
Yeah, the only thing with needling is obviously, we'll just do one
You'll
needle.
literally just go where your foot is there, out to where I am out here.
Yes.
We haven't got to worry about it then, do we? Take those two out.
You can crack on.
Yeah, okay, I've got it. Yeah, man.
We'll do that, baby.
Sweet. I'm going to go hang around on that ladder. Unless one come down and get cellulose. Where's it for? Yeah, back there. It's only a little bit.
Yeah, you've done that with you set quite nicely. Yeah. I didn't know you were out, mate. So.
Perfect timing. So, existing floor. Carried on digging this out. We've still got some bits left. So, if you take a look up there, the timber delivery came today. That's all at the bottom of the hill at the minute, so we need to get that up. But Aidan is going to extend these joists across, hanger them off the web of the steel. Once that's done, we can then take these last acros out. I believe we've got a little bit of brickwork left to do on the chimney, and then these acros can come out too. Once these are out, we can fully take these down, get the area prepared, lay the hardcore down. But we've got too much hardcore again. Here's what it is. Ben, as you'll see, a master in work. He's just preparing more of the openings. We're really close now. We've actually finishing the brickwork. That, in a nutshell, is downstairs today. So this is the sand left over from below that existing area. So we had like a 40 mil build up of screed, 100 mil of concrete, and then just this sand underneath. So now you can see why it's no good. Hardcore has been kept so we can use that in there, but this soil needs to be disposed of. I did come in on Saturday in the tipper, done a load, but we've got quite a few loads here. I can only take about 1.1 on our tipper because we've got the tail lift at the back. But that's me rambling on. So we need to get that here tomorrow with Kieran being off, Sam off. I've got a busy week. I've got other jobs to manage as well. Hey, is what it is. We can take a look at the front now because the bay has now been formed. It's skiving. Skiving.
Oh, sorry.
Prawn cocktail.
Yeah.
Right, that's a all year round starter dish. What are you talking about? Christmas Day.
Only Christmas. Yeah, I've never had it.
Prawn cocktail, mate. Proper dish. Proper 3-course starter. Front bay. So the front bay brickwork has now been constructed. Rich actually came in on Saturday, stripped the roof, laid his breathable membrane and done his battens. We need to wait for the fascia to be installed to finish the tiling and the brickwork as you come a little bit closer. This whole area is going to be one fixed glass unit, so it's a really nice big window. We need to do our tiled seal, but this is going to be installed once the window is in, I believe. I may be wrong on that. Sol's course constructed, lintel now in. We've got a lintel to do the other side, but we're really there, really close on the brickwork. I think, and I probably said this weeks ago, end of this week, we're going to be there, or thereabouts. Okay, story with the mic on the camera. Went into Curry's on Saturday. Spoke to them, and it turns out we can actually get a mic on the camera. We've got that on order. We've got the mics. So this week, sound is going to get a lot better. We do apologise. We've noticed ourselves, audio is a nightmare. For Shay, when she's editing, audio is a nightmare. It's a construction site. Things are really loud. The equipment we've got isn't the professional massive setup, but it gets us by. It'll work. So we've got the mics coming, so audio and a little gimbal to get more focused and less jumpy shots. So
I'm not so shaky.
Not so shaky. Shay said, fucking hell.
So where can you finish a book without finishing a sentence?
What's she looking at?
Where can you finish your book?
Huh?
Where can you finish a book without finishing a sentence?
Do you not mean how can you do it?
Okay,
No, where?
good. How are you?
Doesn't make any sense.
That's the main point. Where?
Where? Everything I say, I feel like it's
Are you sure you said that right?
100%. That's it.
Say it one more time.
Where can you finish a book without finishing a sentence?
The blurb.
No.
Where?
No.
Is it a place? Or is it a bit of a book?
I'm not giving you any more hints.
What's the riddle?
Where can you finish a book without finishing a sentence?
Where can you finish a book? Oh, a library.
No.
Oh, that's what I was thinking,
You're not
but I didn't want to
meant
say
talk in a
it.
library. Where can you finish a book without finishing a sentence? In your head?
No.
Oh, yes, bro. Why? Come on. In your head. Oh,
Yeah, that's done me, Daz, to be honest.
where can you finish a book without finishing a sentence?
The procedure of this case is not
Ladies and gentlemen.
Dan, you got a bit of pin. That ain't that bad to be.
Good morning. Day 40, what is it?
42.
42. Everyone was busy yesterday, as usual. They're carrying on digging out this oversite. We are nearly there. Ben has done the DPC course to the bay. He has built up his internal course of concrete block. Ladies VPC, he's also started building up the external course. We needed this in, and we need to backfill this with concrete. So when we dress our oversite and then lay our finishing concrete layer, it's a nice hard bearing to go against. Also, yesterday, the timber work to the joists was completed. Well, nearly completed. We'll take a look at that now. It's wet and horrible. I don't know if you want to take a look. As you can imagine, there's no bricklayers here. No bricklayers. The joist work. You'll see where we've had to cut them back to install the steel. We now need to put them back in place and hang them off the wet. So Aidan has constructed this out of 6x2 C24 timber. This has been side panelled on and then bolted back to the existing joist. Davey's just carrying on with the brickwork to the chimney. We'll go and take a look up in a second. As soon as that's done, we can finally drop these acros and then start laying the oversite. We went over the schedule this morning, the window schedule. I know we done that yesterday, but I noticed someone missing. The client has gone for a flush casement, A-gate grey. It's a really nice window. The finishing to the project is where I really love, and it's where we come into our own. Started as a finishing company, so that's where we really excel. So it's exciting times. Deposit has been paid for the big sliders. They're coming out to survey this week, so it'd be good to get them in. Rich actually came in yesterday. I'm going to have to take you because you're not going to go out in the rain. Pass me the camera. Excuse the shakiness, I'm not as good as Shay on the camera. Rich come in yesterday for a half day to start laying the rest of the tiles to this side of the garage. He's going to come back when the weather clears up a bit. We need to get the fascia installed on here. We need to get the fascia installed on the rest of the house, so then he can start finishing off his tile work. We've actually got the scaffold being installed on Thursday, so that means that the bricklayers can carry on with bits. That means that we can start cracking on with the fascia and soffit and really start closing this up. We have these steels being welded onto this section here. This is being welded on Friday. So the lads need to get the timbers up in preparation to hold the steel on this corner on Thursday. And then we're good to go. As soon as that's in, we can build up the brick course, install our flat roof, and then we are good to go. You'll see a bit of the brickwork on show here. Just packing up now. This is all dry packed now. Needles out. We are getting there. We really are getting there. Schedule for next week. Me and Aiden actually went over there this morning. That should come into the bedroom. So we've got plastering starting on Monday. We need to start prepping these rooms at the end of the week. So Dave's going to go around and bond. So he needs to bond out all of these chases. He needs to bond out above the door where the old plaster is. All these things can get the bathroom, so we're not going to plaster in there into the bathroom position. We need to strip just remaining bits of wallpaper, so then we can give them room by room. So bedroom 1 having plastered next week. Bedroom 2, same situation. You need to go around, take off all the old electrical items, all the old switches, sockets, bond out the walls, get rid of all the paper. Bedroom 3, I think it's the same situation. That's a fact. Dave, the man. Pitched that Thursday, Friday, to enter the dance and got pissed. So Dave's just constructing the brickwork to the chimney. You can see down there the plate I was talking about a million times. So the plate's right there now.
Oh, where?
Existing door lining. So the header detail on this existing door is pissed as a fart. We're going to replace this whole lining. We haven't priced for it, but I'm just going to do it. I don't want to leave the client with a fully finished house. You look down the hallway and you've got a doorway like that. It's no good. Bedroom 4 works actually start next week, so we're going to remove that wall. We're going to remove the roof and then start bringing that up. All the steel work's in position now for that, so we can get cracking on. The bathrooms. So the cupboards can now be fast forwarded. I need to order the pocket door frame as we have a pocket door frame going in here. I need to get fire rated frames. It's in the spec. The client may go for a locker version in the future, so what I don't want to do is install a standard frame. They get a locker version and they need a spec for a fire rated frame. So if we can future proof it, get it done now, that's what we're going to do.
I was at the petrol station earlier and I started getting really emotional. I don't know why, I just started filling up.
What was your answer?
No idea, mate.
I thought it was your one then. Live.
No.
Where can you finish a what?
Where can you finish a book but not finish a sentence?
The where's on the main picture. The middle?
No.
An audio book?
Where? Location, where? I've given you so many hints.
Library.
Finish a book, but
Where?
Library.
No. Yeah!
where can you finish
Trust
a
you,
book?
yeah.
But we just got the answer.
Yeah, say it again.
Where can you finish a book without finishing a sentence?
Oh.
Uh,
Today we are tacking ceilings, getting ready for the plaster to start next week. David in here, prepping. Dave? Hello. Would you like to turn around? What are you doing today, Dave?
No, I'm prepping for bonding for tomorrow.
So far we've got this lid done. We've got through here done. We have currently just got the guys in there with the ceilings now. Ready for a bit of bonding around tomorrow. Get that going again, and then hit a big push for Monday.
Do you want me to say about it?
Yeah, if you want.
Go in a bit more detail.
Yeah, I mean, you're starting in the same place which I started in.
See who's better.
Okay.
Good morning. It is Thursday and it's day 44. We're upstairs. It's on the first floor of the big build. Yeah. We are overboarding all the ceilings. It's something that we didn't plan on doing, but after stripping the wallpaper, we found out all plaster's blown. Now, we could go around and repair places, but it's not practical. It could crack further down the line, so we'd rather do a proper job, plasterboard the old ceiling, and then it's safe, secure, and it's easy to skim. As we come along and have a little look, Dave is just putting some EML onto the timbers so he can bond this out ready for the plasterer on Monday. The plasterer just want to come in and skim. Dave's handy to have here because he can get it all prepared and ready for them. That's this morning, the ceiling inside of the ensuite now, so we can take a look. So, the guys are just plasterboarding the ceiling now. This area here is going to be curved. Once again, Dave's going to bond this out, ready for the plasterer to skim over. Quite hard to find a fixing, but they're doing it. I don't think... You guys done some small tools, didn't you? Yeah. It don't take that long. It's 10 o'clock now. Happy days. Are we going to have this ready by Monday?
Be done tomorrow afternoon, mate.
Oh yeah, tomorrow afternoon, they said.
100%.
All the ceilings, tomorrow afternoon.
Got the knock, I asked.
Yeah, I heard that.
As you come through, you'll have to be careful. You stay there. So, you've added our new floor joists in here, as you see. So these have been extended across. We're going to bolt these through the existing timbers. They've been hanging off of the web of the steel. I'm still on the steel that takes the cyclone of the house. We've got a column below. We need to redo these floorboards. Probably going to do a cable floor to the whole lot. But there's not much work going on in bed 4 at the minute. The scaffold is going up today. This wall needs to be taken down and all the ceiling stripped and brought out. So it's pointless doing too much work in here for the minutes. Plumbers and electricians are also here next week, installing valves into the bathroom so we can fully close them up. Actually, in the family bathroom, so as you look at the ceiling, and in here, it's all a bit grubby. We're going to get along and just clean all this out, hoover it out, take all the bees' nests out before we board this area in here. Clients asked us today, it's fair enough. And we'll get onto that and get that done. Let's take a look downstairs. Blah.
Oh boy.
Come here. Perfect, mate. Still going.
Bash.
How long ago was it that I was on there?
What are we now?
24.
I can't get in there. Oh no! Oh gosh!
I can cut it. I can cut it.
Just get it right.
This frame is down to be a fire rated frame because they were going to go with a loft. We're now not going ahead with the loft, but we're still going to do the fire rated frame just in case they do a loft version in the future. Personally, I don't think it needs to be fire rated as it's a cupboard, but look, we're going to do it anyway. So it's there, it's in place, and if they do go ahead in the future, it is done.
Loud and proud.
Loud and proud and clear. Aidan didn't want to be on camera. He's gone all shy all of a sudden. So, we've got the welder coming in today to weld on our steel for this corner section. He just grinded back this paint here, so the welder's a nice, strong connection. There's no paint in the way. Preparation's been done. It'll be exciting when this is in and the brick course can go up. I don't know where the scaffolders are. I need to get it. ASAP. Oh, God. Hello. Round the front. So, you'll see what I mean about the bricks being soft. Come round and you will see. Ben and Max started doing this brickwork, teethed it out. They've had to take out more bricks as they're so soft that they just crumble. So that's where we've had to take it back to. We've got a catnick that needs to be installed. As soon as that's installed, we can finish this bay ready for the windows to be installed. Aidan, you might know the answer.
Yeah.
Are we installing tiled seals before or after the windows? Before. I know I was wrong. I had it in my head. Oh, actually, concrete's being poured on Saturday now for a little bit delayed because it didn't work out the way we wanted it to, but that's what happens. So in this area in here, we need to blind it with sand, and we need to insulate and then concrete. So it's a finished concrete in there. It's a little bit different in the setup in there. Sand blind it, and then we just need to concrete. So the insulation will go on top of the concrete. Looking forward to that getting done because it gives us a clean working area.
I just thought I would pop on here from somewhere that isn't in my car for a change. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's been leaving suggestions for a new camera and feedback on our recent videos. It's been really helpful. As you all heard about 1,000 times before, I've been having a nightmare with the microphone situation. We got this camera on a bit of a whim. We didn't do much research. We didn't do any trialing and testing, which was silly. We just thought, oh, it's a camera and it's a Canon, so that'll do. But obviously we didn't bear in mind that we would be on a noisy construction site every day. So we've obviously learnt that lesson. And this camera unfortunately doesn't have an aux port for the mics, so we got an adapter and I've tried it and it doesn't work. Well, it doesn't work for me because I would have to extract both the footage and the audio and then marry them up together, and it's chaos on site. I get loads of different videos. Some of them last a minute, some of them last 10 seconds, where I film something that isn't really worth filming. So we've decided to get a new camera. We're going to go with Sony. It's pretty similar to the one we have now. We have a G7X Mark II at the moment. With the Sony one, it comes with the ports that we need. It's all new terminology for me, as you can probably tell. But yeah, it's got all the ports that we need, and also hopefully it will be easier with the auto adjusting with the footage as well, because I've noticed in some of our videos it goes really dark and then really light. I need to get on top of that. I'm by no means a professional videographer or even a professional editor. Most I've done is snapping videos together on iMovie when I was a kid, so I'm learning as the episodes go on, and I'm really grateful for everyone for being patient with me and giving me feedback. It's really appreciated. So please leave me any suggestions, tips and tricks, and thank you again for being patient with us. Happy Friday.
Yeah, I was happy. When I was asleep.
Believe it or not, we did get here 2 days ago. But it's
Well, you're doing a good job.
luckily I've got like a back, isn't it? Don't only get one of them.
It's Friday morning, day 45. I'm in the tipper today. Kieran's off, Sammy's off. So I've got no construction manager, I've got no tipper driver. Manic. So on site, we have finally prepared the oversite. So we actually found something out today. We no longer need to put sand over hardcore. Spoke to building control, they agree. Something new to us. So we can just concrete straight onto the hardcore. We need to mesh, then concrete. We've never done it like that, but if they're saying it's right and it's a new thing, then happy days. We don't have to blind it with sand. Take a look on site. So we've gone through the painstaking task of laying out the hardcore and then crushing it down. Normally we would get a crusher, but we had the labour here and it just made sense to do it by hand. So we had to go around and every big block has had to be smashed down to a smaller piece. So all around this size, this can be put down, whacked down, we can concrete. So the concrete is going in on Saturday, so tomorrow. Exciting because the corner steel has now been installed. So the corner beam, the last steel has been installed. So this is for the corner window. It's been welded like we spoke about yesterday on the column, sitting on the bearing on the padstone. This is going to be a corner window. It's strange. I would have expected to see that as a bolted fabrication on the end, but look, they're happy with the weld. It's been welded. It's in place. Out of steelwork, we're done. No more talk of steelwork. So that is it. No more talking. After the days and the weeks, you ain't going to hear me talk about steelwork no more. So yesterday we had delivery of plaster materials. So we've got 30 bags of multi here. We've got a scrim, plasterboards and upstairs. We've got a full box of angle beads. Where they are, I don't know. Hopefully they were delivered. But plastering starts next week. We'll take a look upstairs in a second. But while we're down here, the garage. So, like in the kitchen living area, this has now been prepared. We're going to sand this. We're going to sand blind this because this is a concrete finish layer. So, Adam's Flow Screed is going to come in tomorrow. I believe he watches this YouTube. So, shout out to you. Chris, not actually Adam. I found that out recently. I've been calling him the wrong name for a few months. So this is a tamper concrete finish. So once this is done, we can board up the openings. I believe the garage door is actually coming next week. So we can sort of section this bit off. I think the customer has some bits in storage that they want to get out and put in here, which is fair enough. The bricklayers have carried on with the openings. We're nearly actually done now. We'll take a look. So it's a bit of an assault course to get around here. So header detail complete, married into the existing brickwork. We've got this is going to be a external door and a side light. This is going to be a window which we've reduced in width, and then this is going to be another window opposite the entrance. So as you look through, you'll look into this new courtyard area when formed. Garage looking beautiful. We'll actually take a look up here, get a better look. That's it. So, first floor. Do you all remember yesterday? This will be done by this afternoon.
No.
You can rewind that.
It does tomorrow afternoon, now.
Yeah, tomorrow afternoon, they said. So Dave has gone around, carried on with DML. He's bonded this out, like I said, so the plasterers can just come in and skim. You're curving it here, aren't you?
That one's done already.
Fine. Oh, lovely. We can take a look in here.
That room's complete.
Right. So, Dave is a handyman. Curve this, ready for the skim. It's just preparation. We can do it ourselves, and it just means that plasterers can do things more efficiently. They can come in, smash it out. Dave, you might as well plaster, mate. Yeah. We'll take a look at the other bedrooms. So this bedroom hasn't started yet. We need to board the ceilings. We need to board this ceiling here. Once again, bond it out, bond out the EML areas, bond out little items like down there. And then all of the socket chases or the switch chases. We actually need to as well, as you look. Should have told Dave about this before he bonded it, but I'll tell him in a second. These linings being changed. So the linings are actually due to remain, but I don't want to finish a job of this scale and then you look down the hallway and you've got a header on a lining like this. It makes no sense to me. So they're all getting changed. We're going to form a skeleton lining, not on this one because that's a standard, but because these are a thicker, a wider lining, we're going to have 2 thinner door linings, which creates our skeleton lining. Then we'll plant our MDF 12mm doorstop to recreate this style. It's the way we like to do it. If you have a bit of PAR lining that size, it's probably about 250mm. It's going to cut regardless if you screw it or not. It's crying out for disaster. So that's it upstairs. So the scaffolders, being scaffolders, Danny the boss is away on a stag do in Benidorm, so no one was here yesterday. The scaffold's being installed on Monday. Doesn't really make a difference to us on a job. It would have been nice to get it up, but look, we can get that up on Monday. We can go and check the render. We can start getting prepared for the new fascia soffits. I need to get samples for the customer. They want samples of a white wood grain, a white smooth. They want black wood grain and black smooth. And then they want an agate grey in grained and smooth. But agate grey, I had a look online briefly, is about £170 per length. So I can't see that going ahead. But we may be surprised. The guys are just down the bottom of the hill now, filling up the tipper with the rest of the hardcore. I'm going to head over to Apps' yard, unload that, pick up a lintel, come back, clear some rubbish. I would have thought all the years of hard graft and building a successful company that I'll be in a tipper, but here we are. My hands are dirty. I love it. Okay, so that is the end of episode 9. Another great week. You may notice something different, which is coming next week. We finally got that situation sorted. Thank you as always. Please like, share, and please do subscribe. That's something we're lacking. So if you do watch us, you like our videos, please do subscribe. Click here for last week's video and click here for the start of the whole journey.